Well, today I'm going to do this small parts case holder. I had some leftover plywood and some other pieces, so what I'm going to do is build a case that holds these small parts that I got from Harbor Freight. I'm going to use this to practice my router. I'm using dados, and I even did a tongue and dado joint at the top. Plus, I did the edging. What I had was a friend gave me some old oak stock, and I just ripped down pieces. I'll use that for the edging. And for the rails, he also gave me what we think were boards for the hold a mattress or something from the bed. So I ripped these down, and that's what I'm using for the rails. So basically what I wanted to do was practice my routing and see for some fine furniture that I hope to do in the future. What I did in the back was just a piece of hardwood, and I used the router to trim all the edges. So maybe I'll finish it here, possibly. So anyhow, let's get started building this thing. Well, this is where I'm going to put my small part storage case unit. I think I can get 4 in this space here. And like I mentioned, it seems like the case I always need is always on the bottom. So this way I'll have a way to just slide these out, I'll label them. And of course, if it's always on the bottom, I could put it on the top. But what fun would that be? I wouldn't have an excuse to build a case for these. So these come from Harbor Freight, cheap with a coupon, removable, small parts. And I will build it 4 or 5 high. We'll see what we get in here. And we'll see what we do with this. Here's a piece of plywood that I've salvaged from another project. So we'll use this for the case sides, top and bottom. So let's mark her out and see where we're going to put all the cuts. I made just some quick drawings here of the case build. On the top, I plan to use a tongue and dado joint. Again, it might be overkill for this project, but I wanted to practice on another future project where I'll be needing this for some finer furniture. So what I'll do is I'll rabbet the edge on that, and then cut the dados along the sides for the rails for the cases. And on this rabbet, I'll do it on each side. Okay, let's see if this fits. This will be the top, and I'll have the same thing for the bottom. A tongue going into a dado. Trying this so that for my next projects, this was what it calls for some furniture build. So I thought I'd try it out on this shop case. So let's see if it fits. Oh, look at that. There it is. Looks pretty good. Now that I have the dados cut on for the sides of the case, I'm going to cut it in half. Found it was easier to line up the dados for each side of the case by doing it in one piece, and then just cut it in half. And a little trick on finding the center point of where to cut it in half. If you have two tape measures, put them opposite each other, and then where the numbers line up is where we want to cut. Pretty easy. So what I'll do now is cut this in half, and that'll be our sides. Okay, I've got the tongue on both sides of the top. Let's see how it fits now. See how we did. Not too bad. Well, there it is. It's finished. My small parts storage case holder. Room for 4, so I've got 25% upgrade capabilities here. Probably get another case one of these days. But there you have it. It fits in my spot that I wanted. Well, thanks for watching.